Welcome back. Since you guys wanted me to keep posting leaks about CA, here we are. I'll be posting a video every time I've got enough leaks to make a video. Unlike last video, these leaks will be much more modern since they'll be from September 14th forward. If you haven't already, join their Discord, which I've put in my description, to be able to see these leaks yourself. There will be no specific order for the leaks this time, I'll just show you what is important. Here is the progress with the map. We can see some power lines from previous leaks. We can see that the map might actually be one big island, that'll have hills and mountains, as well as a bunch of rocks and trees for infantry and vehicles to use as cover and concealment. In this image we can see some coastal cities. Here's the city up close. We can see various types of buildings, industrials and residentials. Some buildings will have interiors, and some won't. Having a lot of buildings of high quality will cause a lot of lag, but the game will be heavily optimized. This is how they'll do it. They'll reduce the quality of things you can't see, so that it won't be rendered as high quality models. We can also see an outpost. Here it is up close. We can also see the trees, rocks, and vegetation up close. Moving on to aircrafts. Here's the suspension of the Su-35. They seem to be making all vehicles as realistic as possible. Here's the landing gear going up. Now on to aerial combat. We can see that the aircraft movement are less snappy when it releases the missile, as well as how big the map is. The clouds are also an upgrade from Neo. This time the missile is launched from a rail, so it only moves after it's off the rail. This also applies to ground launchers. Even more footage that it's very optimized. They are launching a bunch of missiles, and it's still not lagging. Here we can see how large the map can be. Here's more footage that shows off the physics on aircraft. The aircraft is being affected by the weight and drag of the missiles. They still need to adjust some settings. But here's them attempting a Cobra. Here's a leak on how aircraft will sound like from the ground. Here we're manually lofting the missile. And the missiles will guide and lead itself to the target, since the missile knows where it is and where it isn't. Testing of collisions. As well as the very first player versus player leak. Testing of different missile types. Here we can see how formation flying will work. You'll form up automatically using autopilot. It's very satisfying. A HEMT with various roles. From cargo, CRAM, repair, and as a normal truck. Since the developers have designed the code to be very flexible, especially for any modification to the game in the future, there might be certain events that'll be made. Since it's easier to do than in Neo, we might get some very fun April Fool's events. There isn't going to be a lot of leaks posted frequently since the developers are a bit busy with school. That'll be all in this video.